Alright, how's it going, YouTube? If you're watching this, that means that this run has PB'd. Anyway, my name is Big Juicy Steak. My current PB is a 1:14:34, which is not much worse than my sum of best, so I'm not very optimistic about getting a PB, but, you know, that's what I said last time I got a PB. Well, that was pretty solid movement, not gonna lie. I hope it's not. I have to check that out in a second. Oh, dang it. The stupid video is distracting me. Anyway, I don't want bad video quality to, make reviewers question the, integrity of this amazing speedrun. I guess I'll just keep my eye on it. I wonder if the audio is messing up too. Time for more dialogue. Alright. Some of my least favorite part of the run is actually dino skip in this boss. Because whenever, like, I get dino skip almost all the time. But whenever I feel comfortable, that's when I mess up. And the boss I never get perfect, so... Yeah, I messed up the approach, but not a big time loss. I'll definitely take it. Oh! Yeah! Dude, if if I get this perfect again, I'm literally gonna die. No! Dude, that was so close to being perfect. Oh! Yeah, I still haven't gotten a perfect boss fight for Madame Brutal yet. I legit think it's hard. Like, I know there's a lot of advanced strats that I haven't done yet, but it's definitely one of the basic strats that I've never done successfully. Anyway, looks like this kingdom's in the bag. The last moon's super easy. You know, this run's supposed to be in Japanese, but I wasn't sure which one was Japanese when I was picking. But I'm sure it's a time save regardless. Does that look Japanese? I don't know. Solid. Alright, looks like I'm only losing a second despite the messed up dino skip, so I'm very pleased with how this kingdom went. And I have about 6 seconds of time save in sand, which I actually golded in the run before this, so what does that tell you? Oh, I actually saved 0.3 seconds, so I'm minus 1.3 right now. Will I get fast action guide? So my gold for this kingdom's a 601, so I'd love to get sub 6 soon. I definitely know where I can improve in this kingdom, so... But it would have to be, for my current standards, nearly flawless to get sub 6. I'm gonna go for the early bird strat, where you capture the bird early. Or, I guess, hit the bird early. Just safer. Not bad. Oh, that was pretty good. Alright, no issues yet. And we're a minute and a half into the split. But the Icicle Moon coming up in 2 moons is one of the ones where I have issues sometimes, and where I messed up in my last run. That up throw roll cancel, totally intentional. Dude, why do I mess up this stupid iceberg? It's not even hard. Well there goes sub 6, but my goal is to PB, not to gold every second, or segment. Oh, I just don't know why I mess it up every time. Then I always get it my second try because it's not hard. Ooh! That was a tight one. A little less comfortable than I wanted to be. And that movement was pretty sloppy, but nothing punishing, I guess. That was kind of close. Yeah, I would say Sand's one of my favorite kingdoms though, because I rarely have to reset, and there's a good mix of like challenging and not challenging moons. Even the ones that aren't challenging, they never really feel boring, if you know what I mean. Also, I need to stop talking while shaking the controller. Alright, goal is to get some coins. I actually don't know, I wasn't supposed to throw it at the coins first, but I think saying that I needed coins is kinda messed me up. Ooh. Yeah, I'm liking that strat. Kind of a new strat for me. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Ooh. Alright, the next two moons are where I reset most in this kingdom. Well, not this one, I guess, but the next one. Just gotta take my time and be careful. Yeah, dude, if I hit the chest. Aw, figured I wouldn't. Glad I waited. But this should give me enough coins for the 2 moons that you have to buy during the run. It's really good when you don't have to worry about coins. Actually, in a previous PB, I didn't have enough coins in snow, so I had to modify my route and I lost some time. I almost never get that moon a first try, for some reason, so I'm glad that I did this time. Anyway, looks like it's not going to be a sub 6, but definitely better than my PB. Wow, a 602. If I didn't mess up the iceberg, that would have been a sub 6 easy. But I probably would have messed up somewhere else, just out of nervousness. Alright, lake is actually where I reset last run. There's a stupid moon, or not even a moon, just a moment right before the boss where you have to do a pretty hard jump. But the rest of the kingdom's pretty easy. And I actually have 20 seconds of time save. This is one of the 2 kingdoms in my PB where I really messed up. Oh, are you... I've never messed that up. I don't even know what I did wrong. But that's exactly... Well, not exactly that, but I also messed that jump up in my PB. Dang it. Oh, why do I mess up the easiest stuff? But, you know, it wouldn't be speedrunning if that didn't happen. I even messed up this moon. You're supposed to capture the cheat sheet first. Whatever. Just trying to get some experience. This ain't sub 1. Ooh, wasn't sure if that would register. Alright, this is the jump that I messed up my last run. Or the run that I reset before this. Nice. Nice-oo. Ooh, I thought for a second that I was gonna mess that up. Well, looks like it'll be a time save over my PB, but about 10 seconds off my gold, which is absolutely ridiculous for this kingdom. Anyway, I'm 17 seconds ahead of my PB, which is great. If I can hold this out for the rest of the run, it'd be amazing. For this next kingdom, my gold is a 652. My PB was a 7 flat. So, only 8 seconds of time save in Wooded Kingdom is not very promising. I'm almost definitely gonna mess something up. It's a pretty hard kingdom. Yes. I messed that bunny up more than pretty much anything in this kingdom. Decent so far. Let's see if I get the waterfall jump. I do mess it up sometimes. Ooh, okay, that was really good. This is yeah. Ooh, well that wall slide wasn't good, but this is looking like a very good run so far. Yeah, I like this kingdom a lot too. I think it's really fun. Lots of challenging parts. If it continues being this good, I might go for Flower Road Skip, which is a strat I should not be doing at my current pace, but it's fun. And that could have been faster, but this room, I've never done it like perfectly. This looks good so far, though. Yeah, I could have gone for something risky right there, but this is actually very good for my standards. Yeah, this is definitely gold pace. And depending on how these next two moons go, I'll go for Flower Road Skip. Oh, that was good improv. Alright, watch this cool strat. Yeah, actually not that hard. I almost never mess it up. Alright. I'm actually 5 seconds ahead of maybe my gold, but maybe my PV. Anyway, I'm gonna go for Flower Road Skip. Oh, if I mess this up, I'm gonna be so mad. Yes! Yes! Oh, okay, if I don't mess anything big up, this has to be a gold. I legit wasn't sure if I was gonna get that. Once again, that's very risky of a strat and doesn't save that much time, but I'm relatively consistent with the way I do it. The rest of the kingdom's actually pretty easy too, so as soon as I say that I mess up. Oh! That moon looks harder than it is, I think. But yeah, this is looking looking pretty sexy. Not going for anything super fast. Really just don't want to mess up. Well, that completes, at least for my standards, a near flawless Wooded Kingdom. I can't wait to watch this again, even if this doesn't end up being a PB. Alright, my gold is a 652. I might even go 640-ish. Wow, this actually won't be as big of a gold as I thought. This better be a gold. And it should be. Wow, that was a gold by like less than a second. What did I do wrong? Was my previous gold that good? Like, I can't think of a single part of that kingdom that I can save much time. I did Flower Road Skip! No, why am I mad? I just golded. This is what speedrunning does to good people. Alright, time for Cloud. This is a kingdom where I mess up more than I should, so feeling a little uneasy. Yeah, the Bowser fight, like, I don't know. It's fine. I go here so that he jumps 2 spots away. Saves maybe probably less than a second. Ooh, kinda close. Do the same thing, try to manipulate his movement. Because he always jumps to the one that's farthest away from you. Alright, good. This should be a fine segment. Yeah, no time saved or lost, which is kind of what I hoped for. Yeah, lost a second. Ooh, actually lost kingdom. Ooh. Now this kingdom scares me, especially the beginning. pretty fun kingdom, but very punishing if you mess up. Alright, I won't talk much. Alright, that actually went perfectly. I should be safe for most of the kingdom, actually. The beginning's by far the hardest part for me. As you can see, I'm being a little safe with a lot of these moons. Just because I'm willing to take a second or two time loss, as long as I don't have to reset it. Pretty smooth. And now as long as I touch this block up ahead, the vulture won't, like, activate. That's actually the first time that I moved the camera like that. Made it a lot easier. Because now this thing's nice and far back, and I shouldn't have to worry about this move. Ooh. Maybe a gold? This has been an oddly smooth Lost Kingdom. Alright, it's hard to say. And now here I'm gonna intentionally die. Oh my god! Dude, I almost died before I got that moon. Oh my goodness. Anyway, the intentional death only loses about a second, and it's, in my opinion, more safe and consistent than trying to do it without dying. Gold, maybe? Hey! Maybe like a 1 second gold. Alright, this is one of the scariest parts of the run for me. This entire Metro Night section is hard. Oh, come on. You know, that's probably the smallest problem that could happen, so... Alright, this stupid tower. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh my god. I always, like... I've been getting very lucky. That bonk is totally okay by me. Alright, Mecha Wiggler. Arguably my least favorite part of the run. One of my least consistent. I seriously hate this boss. Even sometimes the pros mess it up. Lots of RNG and such. Oh, come on. Alright, going well so far. Yeah, look how tight that is. Very nice. But here comes the part that I mess up on a lot. And it's like a 20-second time loss at least if you don't get this right. Oh wow, this is a nightmare. Oh! Dude. That was literally the clutchest. Oh my, I don't even know how that worked. Oh! Okay, highlights of this run. Wooded Kingdom, and Mecha Wiggler. Absolute miracle. Because I thought when he like changes that form, he becomes invincible. I'm almost sure that I hit him at like the last possible second. Anyway, my PB is a gold for this segment, so I don't necessarily expect to save time, but at least this means that I hopefully won't lose a ton of time. I think I got the dram. Ooh, look at that. Not a huge fan of this moon from a speedrunning perspective, but that was fine. I'm gonna go for relatively safe movement throughout this segment, just to make sure I don't lose, like, significant time. Well, that is not what I expected. Oh! Whew! Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that later. That was very risky, but it did not punish me. I could have sworn that only took one hit. It's kind of weird. Anyway, this could be goldable, maybe. I think it'll be close, assuming I don't hugely mess up the rest. But there isn't too much to mess up. Oh, look at me! Making myself look like a fool. At least that was pretty clean. Okay, that wasn't the fastest way, but I guess I wasn't thinking fully. Not bad. Nice. Goodbye! Sometimes I miss that. Or not sometimes, but a few times I have. That's 3 to the left of the white lady. Or the lady in white. Could have been faster. Ooh, that was pretty good though. Wow, this is very solid. So my gold and my PB are a 901. Could potentially be a sub 9. Really hard to tell, actually.
Hi. Oh.
But fortunately, the rest of the kingdom is super easy. No chance for messing up. Dang it! I need to figure out how to do that more consistently. We're already at 8:04, so sub 9 doesn't seem likely. I'd have to get to the Odyssey within 25 seconds. I don't see it happening. Anyway, I like Metro Day. Metro Night is a little too scary and too punishing, but Metro Day is pretty fun. And I don't think I've ever reset in Metro Day. Oh, actually, I think this will be my first sub 9 Metro. And will be my second gold in a row in this run. Say hello to an 856. Sub 9 boy. And next is Snow Kingdom, where I have 8 seconds of time save. But I think starting really with Lost, I think all of these kingdoms are hard in their own way. So Snow has a few sub-area rooms that are punishing and kind of, not difficult, I don't know. Talk to Captain Toad. The lore is that he dies because he's trapped in a snow cave and Mario doesn't help him. Well, that was pretty interesting. A lot of interesting movement in this run. Okay, I guess this is... For the whole rest of this kingdom, it can be kind of hard. Even this first one up here, like... I'm not 100% confident in my abilities. Whew. Okay, that dive was necessary. Probably didn't even see it. And now I have more than enough coins for the second and final purchase moon. Oh, that's kind of stupid. Whatever. I am currently 39 seconds ahead of my PB, like overall, so anything that isn't a huge mistake, I will take. Rhymes. Here I mess up sometimes. Not bad. Pretty weird camera angle. Alright, these next two sub-area rooms are kind of what makes me insecure about this kingdom. I hope I make this. Oh, thank goodness. You know, I'll take that time loss. When I first started running this game, this moon, for whatever reason, I just couldn't jump up high enough to get it. But, yeah. And I would sometimes even, like, die at the beginning of this room. Dang it. I guess overall slightly sloppy, this kingdom so far. But I do have 8 seconds of time save. See? Up next is the Goomba room. I was pretty fine on this room for a while, but then I died in it like twice in a row. And I was like, wow, this room isn't a joke. Oh, the rolls! That was very good. It actually probably saved me a couple seconds, because I normally bonk once or twice. Alright, it's not this moon that's an issue, but just the jump getting the second moon in this room, it kind of throws me off. Yeah, like even right there. I'm just gonna go for the safe strats. Jump from here. You can jump from slightly earlier, but like I died once and I've been paranoid ever since. Oh, you see that? The fast suck, I think is what they call it. No joke. Oh, come on. Dude, bonking. I actually haven't bonked much this run. Oh, come on! Oh, actually... I don't know if I actually lost time from that bonk. Nice. Wasn't a gold, but I did save 5 seconds on that segment. Unfortunately in Seaside, my PB was my gold. This kingdom's pretty easy for the most part. The only challenge is actually the very first moon requires a pretty difficult series of jumps, in my opinion. And then there's, I guess, a few kinda scary parts, but as long as I get the first moon, I'll be very, very confident. Yes! Doesn't even look that hard, but it's usually a pretty close call. Oh, nice. Yeah, now I feel like I can kind of mentally relax for a couple minutes. I know that's not actually true, but whenever it starts with the hard moon, you kind of feel good if you get it. Solid. Ooh, scared I was gonna bonk. Actually, this moon I've messed up a few times, which kind of annoys me. Seems like a good angle, though. Yeah. Great. Next few moons. It's not that they're, like, easy, but there's no way to mess them up that wastes time. Anyway, so, you know, thank you if you've watched this far into the video. Hope you've been enjoying the run. I'll actually be visiting my girlfriend after this. And, you know, the reason I wanted to get a good run was because I knew I'd have to leave in... I guess when I started doing runs, it was like, maybe in 2 hours I'd have to leave. So that means if I waste an hour not getting runs, then I can't really start one. This run here has been a very welcome happening for me. Here, as long as I don't get hurt, should be fine, but it's definitely happened before. Seems like a safe enough strat. Anyway, very, very solid. Probably within 5 seconds of my gold and PB pace. Yep. Wow. I was 0.3 seconds away from my gold and PB. Unfortunately, Luncheon is another gold that I'm gonna have to compete with. 751. Luncheon has a lot of hard parts, and a lot of places where I can still improve. Once again, actually I think my least favorite part of the kingdom is the first moon. Like, the jump, once again, doesn't even look that hard, but, you know. Yes! That is very good, getting that first try. Let's see, what's coming up that needs to be talked about? Ooh, that was close. I guess after this boss, there's like a sub-area down and to the left. I actually just pointed at my screen, as if you could see that. And after that sub-area, there's not like tricky jumps, but I think I messed it up in my PB. Yeah, Luncheon has kind of bursts of stressful moons and bursts of kind of easy ones. This one was easy, and the next one I'm about to get is super easy. I think one of the few moons that I've never messed up before. Although I do use pretty safe strats right here. Yeah, how could you mess that up? Starting here is kind of where it picks up a little. Alright, good so far. In the previous PB, I actually died right here. How is that possible, you ask? Well, don't worry about it. Ooh, you like that movement? That right there is actually something that I made up, just in practice. But it looks very smooth. Ooh, that cap return jump. I really hope this PBs, or just like this entire run, because lots of memorable moments in my opinion. Ooh, will I get this moon without jumping? Yeah, yes I will. Nice. Okay, this sub-area room coming up is, it's kind of stressful. As long as I don't die, I'll be fine. I know that's kind of low standards, but a lot of places to mess up. I'm not even gonna go for the up throws. just to be as safe as possible. Okay, that's actually not the route I normally take, but I improvised pretty well. Okay, not too much that I can mess up for the rest of the kingdom. Looks like I'll probably at least come close to my gold in PvP. Now I'm gonna go for this again. Ah, dang it. That's an annoying time loss. I actually haven't messed that up recently. What the heck? I can't be too mad though. Once again, not a huge time loss. But that probably means I'm not gonna gold. Oh, talk about ugly moving. It's crazy that something like that probably lost me a second or two. I don't know why I thought the ground pound would be smart. Whatever. Alright, the key here is to get the fire guy as soon as possible. Alright, nice. And here I'm going to do a safer version of the strat, unfortunately. There's another way to get to this moon, but I do mess up enough to not want to do it when I'm so far ahead. If I were tied with my PB at this point, then I would probably go for the normal strat, but I really don't want to lose a run when I can instead opt for the slightly... Dang it! Overall, I guess slightly sloppy in some places, but no major mistakes in this kingdom. And the kingdom's officially over. Wait, how on earth was that a gold? How on earth was that a gold? I golded by 10 seconds. Oh my god, there's so much potential in that kingdom. Wow, so I'm 53 seconds ahead of my PB. Wow! Dude, if I don't mess up Bowser's Kingdom, this is absolutely gonna be a PB. So Ruined Kingdom, many say it's actually the easiest kingdom in the entire game, because it's essentially a bonk, apparently. But the boss is pretty much an auto-scroller, and I rarely mess up. Ah, dang it, should have skipped the cutscene. Yeah, I rarely mess up this boss. I actually died once in what ended up being a PB, but that was like when I very first started speedrunning. Like, how do you even die in this fight? I still can't believe that luncheon was a gold. Like, yeah, I didn't have any big mistakes, but there were a lot of small mistakes. And to jump around and have some fun. Wow, I didn't even have to move. Yeah, there we go. That's the optimal way of getting up, I think. The worst is when you bonk at the beginning of this kingdom, and you know, like, alright, this is not going to be a gold. Then you kind of go through the boss fight knowing, like, alright, I'm probably losing, like, 1 or 2 seconds. Even though I just got hit there, it really doesn't matter. Unless I somehow get hit up here. Dude, can I please... Oh, thank God. Oh my God, if I died right there. That's essentially what happened in that run where I did die. Like, I don't want to say I was nervous. Oh. Well, I hate to say it, but I probably lost a few seconds in this kingdom. But if we're thinking ahead, the big roadblock for this run, I kind of anticipated it before, is Bowser's Kingdom. My last Bowser's Kingdom was very solid, and my PB was my gold. Oh my God, how much time did I just lose on this stupid kingdom? I guess I'll talk more about Bowser's in a second. Well, I officially just lost 8 seconds in Ruins. That is ridiculous. Wow. But I'm still 45 seconds ahead. Anyway, Bowser's Kingdom. The hardest thing for me is the Mecha Brutal fight at the end of the kingdom. I recently practiced it a bit, and I feel a lot more confident now, but I still don't feel confident about the fight. The kingdom itself is, at least with my current strats, it's quite easy. The only issues are the brutal fight in the middle, and the Mecha Brutal at the end. Ah, dang it. Relatively sloppy so far, but whatever. Really what matters is the boss fights. Ooh, that was close. That side flip though. The next segment is the shards, where you collect like 5 moon shards. I don't really go for any hard strats, but I'll still try to do it quickly to save time. Because, like, even though my major goal is just not die during any of the boss fights, it would be nice if I could somehow golden save time in this kingdom. Ooh, that's actually a new strat for me. It definitely saves time. I gotta ignore the bird and just get these boxes. Then I can kill the bird. Alright, solid. Do you think I'm gonna roll under the bomb? Because I actually don't know. Yeah. Okay, next segment is the 2 boss fights. They're probably maybe in the top 10 things that make me most uncomfortable in the run. Yeah. So, we'll see. Gotta get this moon first. Oh my... Okay, I never even considered this, but I could have potentially bonked there. And, I might have fallen off if I bonked. I better be careful in the future about that. Alright, come on. Yes. Oh, that was so lucky. I didn't even land on it at first. Oh, yeah! Okay, 1 out of 2 done. That was almost perfect. Wow, that was not perfect. Okay, this is a boss that I really need to practice. I don't even remember where she's gonna land. I think it's where she is. But yeah, I really just need to practice this fight more. Yes, 2 out of 3, boys. I think she lands over here. Okay. Ah, dang. Yes, nearly flawless. Okay, without exaggeration, I think the only thing that could have stopped this from being a PB is the Mecha Brutal fight. I know that's a little cocky about all the other parts, but in my PB, I literally died during the final Bowser section and lost 40 seconds. So if I can make it to Moon, even if I'm plus 30 going into Moon, I can PB. Anyway, this Bowser's Kingdom is looking pretty good. Just in case. Oh, once I fell off there during a PB attempt. Oh! Okay, I think I'm living a little too much on the edge right now. Or, not even that, I'm just getting lucky. Not like I'm going for hard strats. Dang it, I never... I'm not even gonna explain what I'm talking about. Usually that last hop isn't necessary. Okay, this is it. Will I PB is determined by this fight right here. I'm actually not going to talk during it, just so I can be as focused as possible. Wish me luck, boys. And if I don't say anything, that means it's going fine. Oh, that was really lucky. Oh my god. Please don't mess up. Yes! Oh! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, I got so lucky during that one jump. I'm so glad that I'm recording this run. Oh my god, there's a 99% chance that I'm gonna get a PB, and at least a 90% chance that I might even get a minute PB. Oh my god. For this kingdom itself, once again, my PB is my gold. I might gold. Oh yeah, I'm so happy. Like the bosses went, like the two brutals went almost perfect, and this fight went perfect for my standards. Yes. Oh yeah, this is looking like another gold. Oh my god, yes. I'm getting pretty anxious now. Yep, that's a 13-second gold. So I'm now 58 seconds ahead of my PB. And I have 42 seconds of time save. So that means I could lose a minute 30 and still PB. Relative to my gold, at least. But there's no way I'm gonna die during the Bowser section. Oh, this is gonna be a really good run. I hope, at least. I've never actually gone that route before, but it seemed like it would be the best. Oh yeah! I do not often go for that. Oh, that wasn't ideal. Come on, first try, please. Yes! Oh! Yes! Wow, I'm so close to finishing this out. Alright, no stupid mistakes, and I should be able to close this out. One jump. Okay, good so far. Good so far. Alright, 2 jumps. Alright, come on Bowser, let's hurry this up. Ooh. Alright, 3 jumps and then 1 more. one more. Come on. Do not die. Do not die. The last cappy throw of the game. Wait, what the? Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. No, I'm not gonna complain about seconds here. Literally, my only goal right now is to not die, especially during the 2D section. Yeah, optimal movement right there, as far as I know. This is where I died during my previous PB, and I know exactly what I did wrong, so I'm definitely prepared. Okay, that was where I died last time, so... Oh my goodness. Okay, now it's just pillars. Worst case scenario is I die. That would actually be a travesty, but it could happen, so definitely not time to celebrate yet. Come on, let's go. A break. Oh, dang it. Okay, that's not bad. Now just stand on this block. Looks like I have a decent angle. I don't care that I'm getting hit. Yes! This is it! Oh my god, yes! I think this is gonna be a sub 113. Yes! 1:12:46. That's nearly a 2-minute PB. Wow, minus 1 minute and 40 seconds from my previous PB. And yeah, that last segment was a gold. I think anywhere between 0 and 10 seconds. 1:12:46. That's faster than my sum of best before this run. I cannot believe that. Wow. So there's actually only 2 splits in the whole run where I didn't go faster than my PB. So one was Cloud and the other was Ruined. So basically the 2 auto-scroller boss fights. I got golds in Wooded, Lost, Metro, Luncheon, Bowser, and Moon. Wow. The only big time save is Lake, 10 seconds. Cascade, maybe a couple seconds. Ruined, I'm 8 seconds for my best. Alright, anyway, this is information that I'm sure the viewers don't want. So, if you happen to watch this run, thank you for watching. A lot of great moments, and yeah, I feel really good about this. So, see you next time. Guess the next goal is sub 112.